Welcome back to Gary Hobbs, the podcast. I'm Johnny D, and here's Mr. Gary Hobbs.
Let's get ready to rumble. No, yeah. You know I wouldn't have any future doing that stuff. Hey. Welcome, Johnny D.
Welcome.
Little D.
Yes, sir.
Jay-Z.
Oh yeah.
And I'm the OG, old Gary. The OG is not for whatever that other thing. OG is like the whatever OG. No, OG here is the old Gary.
The old Gary.
Yeah. Pues, ya pasó Merry Christmas, everybody.
Yes, sir.
There you go. Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We are in Eagle Pass, Texas. We're on GaryHobbs.com, iHeartRadio, iHeart.com, Amazon Music, Audible, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, LaMeraleona.net radio, every 12 p.m. noon, Saturdays. And like always, we ask everybody to please subscribe, please hit the like, please ring the bell, and really, really please, what?
Please share.
Please share.
Share it.
One of these days, we're gonna have more than 50 viewers, like
Cha-ching.
50 people in a club, compadre.
Yeah.
Got it. I got it. Hey, so, man, I thought we were gonna wait till New Year's Eve to see, fireworks and concussions and explosions.
But no, it's already here.
No, it's here, brother.
Oh,
it's
hold on.
here. Yeah, like I don't really scope that much the internet, but some of my friends at this table, they they let me know everything.
Under the bus. I don't know.
In a hurry. All three of you.
Part of our job.
Oh, yes, no, mándamelo, compadre. Mándamelo. No, let's start with something here. Watch. So TMV, Tejano music videos, they're on Facebook. So this is public knowledge, compadre. It's not like we're throwing anybody out, under the bus, under the train, jales like that. But TMV, Tejano music videos, and I know they play our videos, so I'm grateful. I thank them. But they posted, is the Tejano music industry in decline? And if so, why? First of all, that's two stupid questions in the same question. Is the Tejano music industry in decline? Pues of course. Okay, stupid. And if so, why? Stupid. Okay. So, I'm going to tell you where this is really going in a minute. Pero, so I started reading several comments, ¿verdad? And, okay, so there's one person that posted, well, back in the days, you had big bands help out new bands, and now it's not even like that. No more wants to help anybody. Well, wrong. Another stupid comment. Sorry. It's because when we started, nobody was helping us. I mean, the label Hacienda Records they were doing what they could to get us on the radio. Pero, again, you have a band, tú te tienes que mover. Don't be blaming, label. They're not managers. They're not booking agents. And if you ain't got no manager, you ain't got no booking agent, then guess what? You got to learn how to do it. And it's going to take time. But don't think you're, what's the word? Entitled because you have a great voice or you have a good band and good music. Well, all of that's going to take form. And it's going to take time, ¿verdad? Pero te tienes que mover. You don't, no te mueves, ahí te quedas, right? But
no vas a agarrar todo en charola de plata luego, right?
Oh, no, yeah. And then there's some people that are actually like me, I got it on gacho bad, como decían. I got it on really bad with a lot of bands. You name them. No name them, compadre. Grupo Más, La Mafia, La Sombra. I had it on with all of them. Now, when you hear que más, was it Jimmy or Joe or maybe both, ¿verdad? But then La Mafia, was it Oscar? No, it wasn't Henry, their manager. La Sombra, it was Tony. It was maybe Frank Zuniga.
Yeah.
Watch it, compadre. Frank Zuniga viene de. Okay, but we had it on with everybody, compadre. I mean, I see, somebody from Mas or somebody from Mafia today, and I always say hi. It took me a long time to realize that it's business, man.
Yeah.
It's all about the bennies, como dicen. It's about money. But I think today, people are so sensitive, man. They need to grow a pear on a pear tree.
Yeah.
You know?
Right.
You're right. But
Okay, so I'm reading that comment. And then I have a comment here. Josue Ramirez Andrade, to Josh, used to play for us. God bless. You think, somebody spends 10 years with, and this is not throwing him under the bus. He put this, he posted it.
yeah.
He posted and he goes, because musicians don't respect each other. I got fired from a band 2 months ago. Well, I guess who the crap he's talking about for getting sick and missing a performance, even after giving plenty of notice. God dang. And it was a show at a bar that seats 50 people. Pues I don't do no bars that have 50 people. Maybe 51, compadre. But those, but he gets paid.
Yeah.
Every gig, Sure.
Exactly.
But if Josh is being very sensitive and it was right under my nose, this could be happening in all bands, And to say that Tejano music is Tejano music industry, pues of course, stupid. Music has to change. Yeah. The audiences change.
Yeah.
My audience, our audience, if they're 45, 50 and over, or 55, they're not going to be listening to 20-year-old. Now they can dig it. They can hear it on the radio. They can hear it on Spotify in the car. They can hear it while they're, but to actually pay and go see a concert.
A concert, yeah.
Pues it depends who, compadre, right? Because it, if it's Frontera, or if it's Karol G, or if it's Shakira, if it's Alejandro Sanz, you know what? Pues, I would probably.
They're not gonna go see Bad Bunny. That's for damn sure.
Well, no, I don't. Well, the majority of our people, I don't think so, compadre.
Yeah.
I don't think so. But definitely somebody see, of course. Mm-hmm. And if not, you're gonna get to see him at the Super Bowl, compadre, for free, compadre. But is the Tejano music industry in decline? And if so, why? Okay, today's show is gonna be a commentary.
Yeah.
Y'all can turn it off right now. I could, I was in such a great mood. Merry Christmas. Happy New Year. And then I see Josh Ramirez posting bullshit like this. Mm-hmm. So yeah, we're calling him out. But is the Tejano music industry in decline? And if so, why? Okay, 5-10 seconds. Y'all think in a hurry. Why is the Tejano music industry in decline? And if so, why? And we only have a minute each. Dale gas. I blame it
on the DJs que no tocan. When you go to a club and there's a Tejano band that's gonna play,
true,
they don't play Tejano.
Agreed.
They play norteño, So, anyways, that was my point.
You have Gary Hobbs playing, and he's Tejano. I get it. So don't play a Tejano song by Gary Hobbs. Pero if Gary Hobbs is in the building playing at this club, why before and after, or in the middle of the two sets or something like that? Why aren't they playing the latest from David Lee, or the latest from Jay Perez, or Marcos Orozco, or Ram Herrera, and
new
the list,
stuff,
and the new artists too.
Yeah,
the new artists, all of the new artists. There's so many young ladies out there that are trying to make it in the industry, and they deserve a shot. But DJs, now you're saying DJs in clubs, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, in general, I think in general.
Okay.
Yeah.
Pues en las quinceañeras and bodas, they're going to be playing everything. And, even Achy Breaky Heart. If I hear Neon Moon and La Otra one more time, it's, hey, Or it was a joke, but it's true. But I would get off everywhere, and they had to play a Grupo Más song. Every time, right, compadre? Every time. Okay. Now, Más has had a lot of new music. And that's another topic, ¿verdad? How do we feel about the DJs? I mean, appreciate que they play Las Miradas y Te Vas a Acordar, and young artists are like, that's old music, and they just play the old. They make it sound like I had it easy coming in. Mm-hmm. They had it easy, like it's been roses all these years, Pero DJs playing nothing but the old school music is not healthy for our industry. Mm-hmm. Now they say it pays the bills. Well, God bless. What kind of bills did you get yourself into?
But
don't drive a Lamborghini if you can only afford a Fiat, brother. Big shout out to our proud sponsor, Domingo Garcia, and the Domingo Garcia Law Firm, with offices in Dallas, Houston, Odessa, and Fort Worth, Texas. More info at domingogarcia.com. Now, back to the podcast.
There's a lot of different music from, like, example, Mas. Like, everybody plays Grupo Mas, and it's nice, good music, though.
Oh, yeah.
But everybody plays the same. Like,
If it's mi compadre Brando, it's great music.
They go back to Calla and Porquitas del Tigre, when they have Laura, when they have Acaso no soy, or I think...
Well, that was one of the main reasons why
Different music.
we went to Freddie Records, compadre, ¿verdad? We wanted to get back on radio, but we have been on radio, but they're playing nothing but the old stuff.
Yeah.
Now the last 2 albums, they started playing a little bit here and there, and we play them at the gigs where we're performing, and they kind of dance it. But you play Las Miradas, and oh my God,
everybody.
I was gonna try playing Las Miradas the whole first set last Saturday. I mean, an hour nonstop, nomás Las Miradas. Those do that just like Tejano rancheras and just okay. But it's a lot more than that. I mean, there are baladas and there's cumbias and Tejanos like to hear country and, you know. Yeah. But any comment, D? You're on the clock.
I completely agree with Johnny. Nomás que hemos shifted over to the club DJs, right? I think they do focus more on the old stuff. I have been scrolling through TikTok a couple of days ago, and I heard a bunch of new Tejano. It was from yourself, from Jay Perez, from Marcos Orozco.
Wait. New us?
Yes, sir.
It's hard to believe and understand Gary Hobbs being used with the word new at the same time. But thank you.
No. So, shout out to them. I mean, DJ Danny Red's one of them.
Oh, yeah.
DJ Biggie, I believe.
DJ Red.
Yeah. Something 1000. Forgive me if I mess up your name. But man, they've been playing nothing but new Tejano, and props to them, right?
Yeah,
but like I said, the club DJs, I think they need to step it up and maybe listen to some of the new stuff and play that as well, so people can get used to it, right?
Okay.
I think they need to stop a little bit, just a little bit, man, playing norteño music in a Tejano club, man. Porque they start with the DJs
or go Tejano light,
norteño.
Andale.
Or you're at a Tejano club, música tejana. Then they're there to go listen Tejano music and stuff. Not to
compadre.
Irse todo directo a norteño music and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Compadre, some people are gonna love you and some people are gonna hate you for saying that. It's okay. No. This is our podcast.
Yeah.
I don't have nothing against
all 11
music.
listeners. I could,
I like norteño music. I don't have nothing against it, pero there's where to listen.
There's a place and a time.
There's a place and a time to listen to.
Okay, so I'm gonna go back to Josh. It's not about throwing him under the bus. Okay, because when he says I got fired from a band 2 months ago, you've been playing for the same band on and off 8, 9, 10 years. So he threw me under the bus, right?
Yeah.
But when he says because musicians don't respect each other, oh my God, you don't respect where you work at, how do you expect, I'm not gonna go into little bullshit that you gotta earn respect to be respected. No, look what he's saying, because musicians don't respect each other. I think there's too many musicians, banking on that other musicians, other bands are gonna help you, that they're gonna open their arms y que, ¿en qué te puedo ayudar? And that's not true.
Yeah.
And when you think that you hate that band because they never called me, or what did we say last segment, last episode or 2 episodes, that que, Elida never asked me to play at a farewell tour. I don't take that personal against her. Or Bobby Pulido, we don't go around in the same circles, man. Sure. But you don't see us saying, musicians, estos norteño lights or new Tejano, they don't invite us to. You see, they're being too sensitive, man. Too sensitive. But if you think that other band, they got their own problems, brother.
Yeah, for sure.
And they got to get on the road and they got to get it together. But si quieren nomás porear, you just want to party hardy. Okay, you don't want to get there to sound checks in 6 months and turning the other cheek, and the rest of the band is seeing that bullshit. It takes a lot of stuff for a band to stick together.
For sure.
The number one thing in music and in politics, and I'm going to hear all these politicians running for office now. this country is divided. It needs to be united. We need to get together. No. Give the solution, pendejo.
Exactly.
And in the music business, it's the same. You know, they don't say you gotta have thick skin in this business to survive just for anything.
For sure.
But
Discipline is what it takes.
Compadre, but that goes anywhere. That goes anywhere. You know, anywhere you go, it doesn't have to be music. Well,
You don't respect your job. How can you're demanding respect for yourself?
we'll see. Well, no, but that person got paid every gig.
Yeah.
You know,
For sure,
so throwing that person under the bus isn't what it's all about. It's the topic. The topic goes back to, is Tejano music industry, man, it's true. Where do you start? It's like any business. No, you don't take care of it, it's going to take care of you.
Yeah.
You know, you don't take care of your job, guess what? It's the national anthem. Aquí our motto is hashtag do your job.
Take care of your job.
Do your job. Now, saying all of that, we welcome anybody to call us in, you know, set it up with us, and we'll give you your time to give your version why the Tejano music industry is in decline.
Put it in the comments.
And if so, why? You know, but what a stupid question. But it's got a lot of good answers.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
but it's not just one thing. It's not disrespecting each other as music. No. If you work for somebody, take care of your job, or that person that is employing you, or that agency, or that company is going to take care of you the other way. But okay, so now in this second comment, man, it's not throwing somebody under the bus. Yeah, tell me how you really feel, Gary. But this is my podcast. You can go do your podcast and have 1 million listeners and make the money if you want. But you know, Michael Ramos is a sax player here in Eagle Pass. Let's start off by me telling you, Michael Ramos is a real cool guy. He's a nice guy. Now, the amazing thing about Michael is that he started playing on his own, self-taught, 5 years ago or something like that, during COVID.
Yeah.
El solo. And if you hear him, he's on his way.
Oh, yeah.
I would really tell you that he's got a long way to go too.
He's got
Oh, yeah.
talent.
But he's got a lot of talent. He's got a lot of potential. But then he made a comment, and I go, man, social media is being used completely the wrong way for Tejano music right now. You know, we're gonna post this, you know, in our podcast, because the podcast one, you'll never see us posting, you know, on social media the negative stuff. Now, this is Gary Hobbs, the podcast, right? And I am in Tejano music. But Michael posted something, I don't know when it was. Was it Sunday?
Yeah, I think it was Sunday.
Yeah, Sunday. Yeah, Sunday.
And I tried to go to his profile and I didn't see it anymore. So maybe he deleted it, but that's fine. But Michael put, Tejano music will continue to slowly die. I don't know if he saw the other, because they're saying decline and die. All Tejano music, you know, Tejano music will continue to slowly die with all the drama and egos. I'm gonna get to it in a minute. Pero if we have so much negative opinion about Tejano music, then get the freaking out, get the F out of Tejano music. You know, if it really, you know, messes with your mind and your feelings, and people are so sensitive, we'll get out of the industry. But for Michael, Tejano music will continue to slowly die. Okay, that's his assessment, with all the drama and egos. Now, what Michael is saying about drama and egos, I don't know. Everyone is trying to squash everyone instead of uplifting and helping each other prosper. Chale. Well, I got news for you. That happens in every business.
Yes.
So you would have to criticize why some teachers, you know, in the school district haven't gotten a raise, or haven't gotten to the principal administration part, or to the, you know, superintendent part, or in other jobs in law enforcement. Some people are, you know, rookies, and then what, de repente they go to lieutenant, or I don't know what, and then the first thing they say, he knows somebody. The politics.
The haters come out.
Well, yeah, you see. So everyone is trying to squash everyone. someone like us, like me, man, I'm 65. I ain't got no time to squash. You know, I just got to prove that I can still go out there and do it now.
Exactly.
Now, he's not talking about me. Well, I really hope he's not. You know, we want to thank our proud sponsor, CRI Electric in San Antonio, Texas. Family and veteran-owned commercial, residential, industrial electrical services on electrical, data, voice, science, and solar. Give them a call at 210-509-8889. Big shout out Israel and Christine Garza, CRI Electric. Now back to the podcast. But instead of uplifting and helping each other prosper and chale, but the negative comments, they keep coming and coming against Tejano music, you know.
But to start with there, he's not even Tejano. He's not even into the Tejano industry.
Well, he hasn't been, right? And
So-
I know he was with Loca Pasión, and then they split, and then we picked him up gigs, right? You know, and I don't mind telling our audience, he plays really well some things, and I think he's got to learn some other things. But he's a nice guy. He did what he had to do, but we picked him up also on a trial basis, as you know, and we'll still probably. Well, I don't know after this comment or not, but Mike might not want to work with me again. Pero these comments, compadre, you know, you're right. He's not somebody that's been in Tejano and lived it and seen, you know, the rise and now they're saying the fall, and it's still declining according to people. Man, look at Marcos Orozco, man. He's been around since
For a while.
A lot of years.
early 80s, maybe.
Since Los Fabulosos.
Los Fabulosos.
Fabulosos 4, 70s.
Okay. Now, you go to a Marcos Orozco dance right now, and it's packed, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Totally.
He ain't got no backup singers. I mean, a choir. He ain't got no accordion player. He just goes up there. The man goes up there and does his job and works hard, and he's been pulling people everywhere. We should be applauding something like that. But where's the Tejano back comments? They can, they're just booking Marcos Orozco. No, maybe you should be doing what Marcos does, and that means working his ass off.
Le echa ganas.
Yeah.
You know, le echa ganas, man. You know, so you gotta give credit where credit is due. But if you're not doing don't worry about other people, man. You know, just worry about yourself.
Yeah.
You're where you're at because you've decided and you made choices, and now you get the consequences. You know, but don't be crying at sensitive crap that Tejano music. We'll get the F out, man.
Yeah.
You know? I mean, that goes for anybody because it's on a decline. Well, then let us decline by ourselves. It's nothing but old school, old veterans. Plus, there was people before me that built this. And I've worked in it, and I can say I've survived it 42 years, you know, but let me tell you that I got to take care of business.
Yeah.
It's harder and harder and harder to book someone like me, my age. This is a young man's game, you know, but if you're young, you know, you're a young man and you're bitching about this, like, wow.
And I saw in some of the comments that it's because it's localized to Texas only. It's not in only Texas. You go to Florida, there's a lot of people in Florida.
I think there's people in Michigan and Colorado that sound more Tejano than us.
Exactly. There is.
We're starting to sound like North Mexico and
Monterrey.
Tejano.
Monterrey. Remember we talked about him?
Yeah. So Gary, tell me how you really feel. Now, listen to what I said. It's not that I threw Josh. He threw me under the bus. I love Josh, man. You know, I don't hate. Yeah. Well,
Good
no,
musician,
I may hate.
Good musician.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, he plays and he sings. I may hate a person or two, but you know, in the industry and there's bad blood, and I just couldn't make it right, you know. But Josh was here a long time, and Mike, you know, played 2-3 months with us, and I love these guys as persons, ¿verdad? This segment is not about them, but it's what they commented and what they opened up, and then there's open to speculation, and then everybody gives their opinion about it, man. You know. And I thought we were gonna finish the year with Merry Christmas and cheer, and it turned up to be ho ho ho. You know, God bless. But so those are the things that they're putting on social media ahorita. Instead of saying right now, you know, and that's not because I'm on Freddie Records, but I am on Freddie Records. But Jay Pettis got new music out, man. David Lee Garza has got new music.
Yeah.
You know, Gary Hobbs got new music. And let me end on this. Social media. Now, everything's the news ragging about La Fiebre has problems. You know what? La Fiebre is a established band, man.
Yes.
They got hits. They got musicians. They have a career. Some of you that are talking about them, you ain't got what they got. And to be talking about La Fiebre y que they're so upside down y que ya corrieron a uno, well, you know, somebody owns the business.
Yeah, exactly.
And you don't know two sides of the story. You just hearing one side, but you gotta post it. I get it. You know, these magazines and social media sites, they're gonna give opinions. They're trying to create sensationalism. They're trying to get viewers, audience. Pero ragging on La Fiebre, really? I mean, those guys are not just Latin Grammy nominees, but they're Tejano Music Award winners. They've been in the business. They know the game. You know, some of our listeners don't know the game, but it really counts what you think. Because without the audience going to our dances or our performances or that they want to see us at Jamaica, we really are not. We're not in decline. Without you, we're dead. We ain't got no band without you.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But giving your opinion doesn't. Be careful what kind of opinion you give, because hey, they may think otherwise from what you really wanted to portray. Pero again. Ladies and gentlemen, Merry Christmas. This is Gary Hobbs, the podcast. We'll be right back. We want to send a big shout out to our proud sponsor, Triple J Custom Welding, owned and operated by the Bustamante family in Seguin, Texas. TripleJCustomWelding.com or Facebook page Triple J Custom Welding for more information. Big shout out Juan and Crystal and all their family. God bless.
I'm David Villanueva. Here's Gary Hobbs.
Thank you, Little D. Johnny D, mi compadre Jay-Z.
Oh, yeah.
We want to apologize, guys, for audience for that last segment, the Del Hocico segment and Caime Bien segment. We truly apologize. That's not usually me, but Del Hocico.
Well, sometimes, not all the time.
Some gotta win. So, on today's Tejano, compadre, Marcos Orozco, we had just mentioned him in the previous segment.
Yeah.
And Marcos Orozco is not probably, I think he really is the hottest Tejano act ahorita.
Oh, yeah.
Tejano.
Yeah.
He's been doing great. Now, that just didn't start happening 2-3 months ago. It's been,
Yeah.
It's been going on
70s,
for a while.
80s.
Did I tell you about the time that they confused me with him?
Nada que ver, babucho. Anda bien hortado el producer.
No, that's
A little bit too much eggnog, huh, Johnny?
He's got great music, a great song selection. Han nacido muchos de los éxitos de antes, like this one.
Like old school music.
Old school music, yeah, from Marisela, Marco Antonio Solís, Los Bukis. I heard he recorded something de Grupo El Tiempo. This band, I used to listen to them when I was in Idaho, Oregon. Allá en las
and so he turns it into Tejano, ¿verdad?
Yeah,
son canciones ya grabadas.
Yeah.
Well, he's been doing really, really well. And I bring that up because we're going to do a song that he had months and months ago. but it's still within our 1 year policy aquí in today's Tejano.
Oh,
but
yeah.
It's Quiéreme como te quiero. Now Bronco used to
Bronco
do that.
recorded this song.
Oh, yeah.
Okay,
back
but
in
I
the
think
90s.
it's written by Angélica Gallegos is what they're telling me, and Rene, Humberto, Ibarra. But it's definitely Bronco, right? That
Yes.
recorded
Yes.
made it famous. And well, Marcos Orozco has it on his label Oramar Records. This is Marcos Orozco, Quiéreme como te quiero.
Quiéreme como te quiero, acaríciame completo, que tenerte es lo que quiero, despacio, ardiente, con fuego. Este amor que nos abraza y que nos juramos tanto, si la muerte nos separa del cielo, te canto, te amo, pero quiéreme como te quiero, como si mañana el mundo terminara, como si fuera la última vez. Entre tu cuerpo me quiero perder. Déjame entregarte todas las ansias que guarda mi piel encendida. Cierra los ojos y abrázame más. Dime al oído que quieres llorar de felicidad, de felicidad. Este amor que nos abraza y que nos juramos tanto, si la muerte nos separa del cielo, te canto, te amo, pero quiéreme como te quiero, como si mañana el mundo terminara, como si fuera la última vez. Entre tu cuerpo me quiero perder. Déjame entregarte todas las ansias que guarda mi piel encendida. Cierra los ojos y abrázame más. Dime al oído que quieres llorar de felicidad, de felicidad.
Marcos Orozco, Quiéreme como te quiero. Good song, no, compadre?
Good song, yeah.
Well, you could say
like it.
everything
I
you
like
want, that it was already a hit. No, but he did great on it.
Yeah.
And he does a lot of that stuff.
It
and
is
he's
his style.
He really is. I really do think that. And you know, I'm not blowing smoke up, down or in his ear. You know, like I invited him 3 times on our cruise. He don't want to go. It's okay. I'm not gonna take it personal.
He doesn't like
I'm
water.
not gonna be sensitive like segment number 1. ¿Me entiendes? But hey, Marcos Orozco, truly what I think is the hottest Tejano act right now. That was Marcos Orozco, Quiéreme como te quiero. Now, talking about the cruise, compadre, that he didn't want to go with us, that's fine. I'm not going to be sensitive, compadre. Gary Hobbs family and friends, cruise number 8. It's coming January 31st through February the 7th, 2027. Registration has started. We are on Royal Caribbean Cruise Line, Symphony of the Seas new ship coming in, compadre. Nothing but good, nice ships coming in, compadre. Now, on board for that, Stephanie Montiel, confirmed. Texas Latino, Gary Hobbs, Tejano Loco, The Usual Suspects. Special performances by Gabriel Zavala and Lily Vela. You can visit us at GaryHobbsCruise.com, GaryHobbsCruise.com for more info. And call our travel agent, Happy Mireles, 469-450-1168. Once again, Happy Mireles at 469-450-1168. January 31st through February the 7th, 2027. Gary Hobbs Family and Friends Cruise number 8. And we'll be right back. Zero fee payments, providing trusted payment solutions for businesses of all kinds with no contracts, no hidden fees, and free equipment. For more information, call or text 830-461-0905. Before we leave, of course, Little D, Johnny D, and compadre Jay-Z, yours truly, Gary Hobbs, the OG, old Gary. I want you to visit us at our website, GaryHobbs.com. Hey, we haven't even updated GaryHobbs.com. Why should I be saying GaryHobbs.com? I haven't updated anything for you. I'm so sorry, Johnny.
No.
I'm making you look bad.
But the podcast is there.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, that's true. And GaryHobbsCruise.com for more information on all our cruises. Big shout out to all our Tejano cruisers. It's almost here, compadre. Number 7. Yeah. It's coming. Visit us at our social media sites. Facebook, Gary Hobbs Official. Instagram, Gary Hobbs Official. Also on X, Gary Hobbs Official. And ladies and gentlemen, our TikTok. Tan caídos los de TikTok, but it's GaryHobbs.official, 2 Fs. And they're putting the site not recommended. Yeah. They're making me look like I'm the faker. I'm telling you. Now, I'm not being sensitive about this, compadre. I'm not. It's just that when you're caído, you're caído. But GaryHobbs.official. Ya me estoy arrepentiendo that I got on TikTok. I was never on TikTok. But, hey, why are you looking at Little D for? Don't be look. I saw you looking at him. I saw you, John.
It's all your fault.
It's all your fault.
I know, but... okay, so this Saturday, January 3rd, Dallas, Texas, here we come. We start off the year in Dallas, Big D, Longhorn Ice House. We're going to be celebrating my birthday, compadre. And Happy's birthday. Wow. And before I forget the birthdays, it was your wife's birthday,
my
right,
wife's
compadre?
birthday. Susie. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Susie.
Happy birthday, Susie.
From your marido, from your husband.
Saludos, happy birthday.
Mi compadre Jaime Samago, of course. Susie Samago. January 3rd, Dallas, Texas, Longhorn Ice House. January 4th, we're at the New Beer Depot in San Antonio. Compadre, ahí le caben 50, 60 people. But we're going to be there.
59.5.
Ándale.
There you go.
Sunday, January the 4th, the New Beer Depot. We're looking forward to that, being in San Antonio. January the 10th, we are in Weslaco, Texas. The Mustang Lounge. Looking forward to going back to the RGV. January 10th, Weslaco, Mustang Lounge. And now, January 16 and 17, we're heading to Florida, compadre.
I'll be celebrating my birthday in Florida.
Ah,
There you
sí,
go.
compadre. That's right. That's right. Ahí viene tu birthday, compadre. But we're going to be announcing where in Florida very, very soon. Any other shout-outs? Pues RQ, compadre.
Mr. RQ.
Es el único que nos toca allá.
Oh, yeah.
You know.
Thank you for all the support.
And, of course, we want to send shout-out to all our sponsors, Domingo Garcia, the Domingo Garcia Law Firm, also the CRI Electric, San Antonio, Texas, Triple J Custom Welding, they are in Seguin, Texas, and zero fee payments at 830-461-0905.
Shout out to Lobito.
Shout out to Lobito.
Thank you,
and shout outs
you.
to who else? Dude?
Yes, sir. Tony Silva from CC Win and his Criminal Justice Club. Thank you so much for everything you do.
Well, there you go. Well, this is Gary Hobbs, the podcast, and want to thank you for listening in. Remember, we don't like to throw anybody under the bus or the RV or the little truck, but, you know, all opinions are ours here on Gary Hobbs, the podcast. And we thank you for listening in. Till next week, Dios los guarde, Dios los cuide. God bless. We'll see you next week. Say bye, guys.
See ya.
Happy New Year to everybody.
Happy New Year.
Where's all the love? Where's all the love?
Se perdió el amor.